Hello. Hello, Palm. Hello, chatter. Have a look. Yeah, I think our claim has just started. For mirror, so we can do a quick refill at mirror. Right, let's boost up. We've got an hour and a half until half past 4 Polish time. Back. We have enough imbues. Claim bot is so good. I know, right? Love it. Absolutely love it. I think people will use it in spots like this. Do I have still charms? Yeah, still have charms. I think it's always going to be easy to get them in places like this. It's more about you know, the low-level places that are tricky because people just don't give a fuck. Like Edron heroes, stuff like this. There's too many like casual, popular like low-level hunting spots is where it gets where people won't be using it. How would you make the white Asura follow you? I use the range etc. Unlocked at unlocked at level 175. Hour and a half until 4:30. So yeah, 86 minutes from now. Hopefully we'll be able to get 4 levels or so. Yeah, it's not a chain etc. It's like a massive wave etc. It's actually really good. Now that I got more used to it, it's actually kind of almost as good as the EK etc, to be honest. And it hits invisible monsters as well, because it's a wave and not a chain. Pretty damn good. Instances. I don't think instances are ever happening in Tibia, and I personally wouldn't actually think I'd like instances. Instances is just not very different from just playing offline single player Tibia. I don't know. It would take away a lot of the uniqueness of Tibia. It would get very boring, I think, very quickly. It would just always have the best spot and stuff. I don't know. Like, I see the appeal, but I don't actually think it would be all that fun. Well, what level are you, Koima? Kind of an important detail that you left out there. 701. I don't think a 701 level can do 9 KK raw at Upper Roche, bro. Not unless you're Mazarin with tier 5 equipment. What's the difference with 2 instances versus 1 instance? Like, it's just arbitrary, though, at that point. it's just a different server then. Like you have like 40 instances of each respawn. It's just on a different world. I don't know, like I get the sentiment for instances, but I just feel like it would just need such a ground up redesign of the whole gameplay. I don't think it would work. Oh yeah, no, okay, so raw experience. Yeah, raw experience, you should be able to do 6kk by level 701. Which is 9kk on 150. Yeah, of course. That should be more than doable. And I mean, I don't know how I'm supposed to answer you to tell you what's going wrong. You're not playing well enough is the short of it. And for the long of it, I would need like a video clip of you playing or something to advise. Yeah, more respawns. I would much prefer Tipsoft to make a lot more interesting respawns with similar results for each level range. Like that, I think is a great solution. And instances is a bit trickier than that. Yes, I would be more towards that. Anyway, all the instance talk is just so pointless, just because it's just not a technically viable solution, like to a 25-year-old game that's been designed nothing like that. It's just impossible. Like instances are not happening, period, ever. People keep going on about it. It's just so stupid because it's not going to happen, just because it's technically impossible to do. If Tipsoft ever decide to make Tibia 2 a brand new game based on Tibia, yeah, sure, talk about instances then, but it's just not going to happen in Tibia 1 ever. I can guarantee you. Would you do viewers VOD reviews? Absolutely. I mean, I've done it before, and I said that I'd be happy to do it for anybody else, and just nobody has reached out since then. I do it on YouTube. Definitely happy to review people's gameplay and advise. I don't forbid it. I just think you should be a little bit more realistic. For sure, you can dream about it. Just like you can dream about winning the lottery, right? Of course, it's nice to think about and daydream, but it's not happening, bro. Yeah, I think becoming like a billionaire and buying out Tipsoft is like probably your best bet for getting instances into Tibia. That's about the only realistic scenario I can see, and clearly that's not very realistic. So, but still, probably the most likely scenario under which we'll ever get instances in Tibia. Is there a proper OT with instances even? I feel like it's seen as OTs are still based on like Tibia code. It's still a very technical, difficult challenge to solve. I feel like OT solution would be just to make like 20 copies of a particular respawn on the map and just send people to a different one based on which one's taken or not. But that's still not instances. That's still not infinite. That's just a copy of a respawn duplicated, right? I feel like that's how OTs would solve it. But that's not really a solution for an actual game developer like Tipsoft. That's just an arbitrary band-aid solution. Serious developers like Tipsoft would not go for that. They always do only the most thorough, tested, well thought out solutions. There's plenty of space in Tibia maps if you optimize it. Yeah, I mean, the way the Tibia map is designed is also something I really don't like. Oh God. It's all over the place. If it was like proper instances that, you know, every little zone would be like its own little map. Well, it would be a totally different game though. Like that's the thing. It would just be way different. Tibia being just one joined map, just one level, is like a core of its design. So I really don't think we will ever see anything like instances. I've inspired you on the month path. Nice. What level are you now? I don't have any particular advice for level 100. It's more or less the same as an EK. The level 100 weapon is garbage. That's about it. That's what I can. That's a freebie piece of advice. Wouldn't really bother with the Fists of Enlightenment, the Earth level 100 Earth weapon. What are the best charms to focus early game? Well, aren't you lucky? Today, 7 p.m. Polish time, in other words, just under 4 hours from now, I have a YouTube video coming out titled Monk Charms Guide. So I suggest you hold off just 3 more hours or so, 3.5 more hours, and your question will be answered. You're using Focus Harmony plus Spiritual Outburst already? Well, that's a good point. I'm not, although I should be. All right, you know what? That's a good point. I need to map them on my hotkeys. I still haven't got that. Let me do that, because yes, I should be doing that. I should be doing that, and I guess we have to learn it sooner rather than later, so may as well start practicing now, right? All right. Nice fade. Thank you. Thank you. Fresh from yesterday. Okay. Spiritual Outburst. Let's hotkey that bad boy up. Put on 5. What do I have on 5 now? What do I have on 5? Oh, Power Ring. Do I have another hotkey available? Do I have anything on R? R seems free, so maybe Spiritual Outburst I'll put on R. I have Mass Res on T. Let's put R for Spiritual Outburst, and now we need Focus Harmony on something. T. F. Don't have anything on F. Energy ring on F. Okay. Let's put this on T. Let's overwrite the SIO. I think this will work. All right. We're going to try it then. All right. You ready? Okay. Let's do it here. So we're gonna... Christ. Okay, so we do this. We do takedown. And we do focus, harmony, and outburst. All right. Okay, so that's how it works. Kind of hard. Gotta learn it. I feel like I might need to set up different hotkeys for that, though. I think I might need different hotkeys for that. That didn't feel very comfortable on the hotkeys I've just set up for it. Maybe I'll do something on the mouse. Do I have any mouse hotkeys available? What's F8? I think I have F8 available. F10. What's on F10? I don't have anything on F10. What about F11? Oh, F10 and F11. Okay, let's redo that. I'm going to stick this one on F10. I don't think I have anything on F10. Let's focus this on Serenity on F10. Oh, shit. Outburst. Where's Outburst? I just removed the hotkey, damn it. Spiritual Outbursts. There we go. I'm going to stick that on 11. All right. F10, F11. That should be more comfortable for me. I do need to get used to it, though. It's not going to be something that comes in, you know. We can do it. Can we do it now? No, not yet. Still 40 seconds on focus harmony. Why am I doing more experience on this guy than on my RP? Good question. I think it's because Paladin is too weak and Paladin needs a buff. Well, something else I'm going to do is I'm going to move this hotkey here, somewhere else, so I can see it better and see when it's available. And same with Focus Serenity. All right. Okay, so now it's available. So we can technically do this big wombo combo. We're not going to do it now because there's not enough here, but we'll do it inside the room, I think. Or maybe still not. Still not enough monsters. All right, we'll do it now. You ready for the wombo? Okay, sweep and takedown now. Focus harmony and outburst. Oh! All right. Kind of worked. It does work. Still not sure if I like those hotkeys, though. It's kind of... I need to play around with the hotkeys a bit more. But yeah, definitely going to be strong. Hello, good morning, Victor. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you for the Prime sub, Celestino. Thank you. All right, let's do the double out. Oh, didn't work. I was still on cooldown for 30 seconds. Yeah, tracking the cooldown and getting a feel for the 2-minute cooldown is going to take a little while. Felt like it was available already, but it wasn't. Would you recommend playing with gems on 560 RP? I am new to gems. Well, some basic thing you can do is definitely getting lesser HP gems. Like, those are very good. and basically always useful. So you could just consider getting like a couple of lesser gems that are just flat hit points. Okay. You don't use great mana potions. Depends on the respawn. I probably could be just using great mana potions here. I'm going to start using great mana potions here, I think, from level 300. Although, I probably won't be coming here much on level 300 anymore. But, yeah, I could be using great mana potions. It's so easy. I'm kind of used to using USPs because it's, like, profitable anyway. May as well. Any info when summer update? It'll be the same as usual, July, I would guess. How much you paid for Demon Mango? My friend bought it, and I'm just going to be using it for a bit, but I think he paid 40kk. So around that. Oh yeah, kiting is much more efficient than wallboxing. You'll never really want to be wallboxing. Unless it's something really difficult. And that's the only way you can do it. Thank you, Arva. I'm not that interested. Meanwhile, let me just send that 500 TC to Chico. Alright, we will be able to do the focus harmony one in a second. Let's have a look. Alright, let's do sweeping takedown, focus harmony, and outburst. Bam! Oh, and G-fob. Oh! Yes, I can tell the power will be there when I properly optimize it. I just need to find the right hotkey setup for it so it feels comfortable and natural. What is kite hunting? Kite hunting means you're just running around. You're kiting the monsters behind you. It's not non-stationary hunting. Basically what I'm doing now, until I get in the box. Now I'm no longer kiting. Now I'm just standing still. This is not kiting anymore. Sometimes, you know, when you finish your box, you do have to, when you run towards like the end of the respawn, you do have to kite for a little bit, but you have to wall box a little bit at the end because it's safer and actually kind of more efficient. But yeah, generally speaking, on the monk, you want to be kiting vast majority of the time until you get into like a natural stopping point for the pull, kind of like this. I don't want to run through the tunnel on the left because, you know, I would lose them all behind me because there's too many. They kind of have to figure out when's a good point to stop and actually finish the box before moving on. Again, kind of like here, I'm not going to run any further because, you know, I'm just going to lose the monsters in the corridor. So I'll just finish them off quickly and we can keep going. Make sure to turn the character when you go against the wall, indeed. Very important. So you're not walling so you're not waving the wall. The wall has done nothing wrong. Why do people rook the characters? It's because you get to keep Bestiary and Bostiary and Animus and achievements. You lose the quest accesses, though, is the main problem. But you do keep a lot, so you have a head start on the monk. I think definitely the trick to using the Spiritual Outburst plus Sweeping Takedown plus Focus Harmony trick is definitely not doing it just off cooldown every 2 minutes, but actually doing it in the right times when you have like a big box on you. And if that means, you know, using it once every 3 minutes instead of every 2 minutes, I think that's definitely going to be better. Because I just used it like 30 seconds ago and like in the corridor and barely gained anything from it. And then I was missing it for the big box. Where did you get the BIS items? Which BIS items? I mean, I bought everything. Like, I've not looted a single thing, so... I just have a lot of contacts, so, you know, as soon as some item was dropped, I had first dibs on everything. The hat, yeah, I just bought it. Someone dropped it, presumably from Primal Ordeal, but... Okay, we bought a lot of the items. Either way, they're all bought. Either way, they're not looted. All right, we can do a Focus Harmony combo if you're ready. Come on, go on. Ah, I fucked it. There we go. All right. It feels good. It feels good. It must. I wonder if Spiritual Outburst does scale better with Elemental Charms, because that third hit, that second hit of the Spiritual Outburst does deal like 35% base damage or something, right? It's basically really low. So that can trigger the Elemental Charms, which will still deal 100% damage. But the crit scaling on that second hit is probably not that great, right? If you crit 35% of your damage, it's, I mean, great. But I think Spiritual Outburst is better with Elemental Charms. Raw here is too low. Yeah, it is. I mean, we stopped, so we're not at full raw capacity yet. We were reapplying hotkeys. Don't worry, it's gonna go higher. I need to warm up a bit. Now you have me feeling self-conscious. People watching my Raw have to like try harder, dude. Is this my last stream before Vocation? Probably not. Like, there definitely won't be any streams on Saturday, Sunday. That's for sure, because I'm leaving Saturday morning. There may be a Friday. There may be a Thursday and Friday streams. Okay, now we're going to do double combo. Come on. I'm sorry. Spiritual Outburst hits hard, dude. Oh, my multi-tool jammed. That's why I couldn't go up. At least we're crossing 5kk raw now, so it doesn't look so noob. Oh, why? Ah. Still can't decide if it's worth going in here. Feels like it's not, but... Dude, it feels very good. It feels very good to do this double spender. That one slapped real good as well. Oof. Now I just need to get Focus Serenity in the rotation for the triple spender. Oh, dude. Hello, Mercs. I've already explained it to you. I should have clipped it. It's already been explained to you specifically. I think we could do with a bit of a buff still. More mana per level, I think. Take away 5 capacity. We have too much capacity. Take away a little bit of capacity, give us more mana so that we can more effectively utilize energy rings. I'd like that. All right, 2 more seconds. When we get in the box, we're going to do another nice little spiritual outburst / sweep and takedown combo. Hope you're ready. Go on, get in here. Get in here. It slaps so hard. So good. Holy shit, man. It's so fun. I need to get Focus Serenity on my hotkey as well for a triple spenders. I'm not sure if it's going to have like a tremendous impact on experience. Not here anyway. I think this Focus Harmony and double spender business will have a high impact on like higher respawns, you know? Like here monsters just get popped anyway. So popping them, you know, half a second earlier, I don't think it really matters all that much. But utilizing the focus harmony setup on like, I don't know, Aslan is probably going to be very nice and actually have like a noticeable increase on experience. I don't think it's really going to, you know, increase my experience here all that much. Although it still feels good. Feels very good. This outfit is from tournaments or from Drome. Have I tried auto aim? I have tried it and I did not like it. I still haven't given it like an honest go. It's interesting because I used it exclusively on the test server. And then I just didn't use it. Haven't used it since the test server. And now I feel like it's garbage, even though when I was using it on the test server, it felt fine. I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what changed. Maybe if I just started using it exclusively again, you know, after a couple of days, I could do it. At the moment, it does not feel good to me. I tried. Yeah. Like I think, okay, yeah. So I think auto aim will have its place in hunts where you are just straight up kiting all the time. So I think, I don't know, maybe like falcons. Right, falcons, you don't really on the monk. I don't expect you'll be stopping in a box anywhere. So you'll just be kiting until everything dies. And in that kind of setup, I think auto aim is probably pretty good. But like here, you know, I'm kiting, but then I'm sort of standing in a box at the very end of the pull pretty much always. And in this situation, it's not very good, right? You don't have enough control. So yeah, I think it's not very good for something like this. And the problem is it takes a lot of like muscle memory to get adjusted to it. So if it's not good here, you know, I don't have the muscle memory to just switch to it freely between respawns, because then that messes you up more than you can possibly save with it. So it's a kind of feature that you probably either use 100% of the time or no % of the time, which in my case will likely just be no % of the time because it takes too long to like get readjusted. All right, come here, double. So did you see that? Holy shit, that worked out really well there. Holy shit, it's good. Every 2 minutes, I'm gonna get a mini orgasm. Amazing. How's the experience? 5.2 raw. It's not bad. Not bad experience for 292. Yeah, that's interesting ambition. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit and just listen. I might let everybody else do like some of the testing for auto aim. I don't know, like and then, you know, 6 months from now, I think there'll be some sort of conclusion in the community and what's actually better to use and what's like the best method of using auto aim. Like for now, it does not feel great to me, I have to say, which is a real shame because I did think it was a very good feature. Because when I first tried out the monk on the test server, it was genuinely like quite demanding on the wrists and stuff. But I do wonder if I was just not used to the playstyle, and now, you know, I've been playing it, it's 20 odd days, 4 hours a day or so. So I've probably got like almost 100 hours on the live server now with the monk, and I feel like my hands have gotten used to it because I don't really have like painful, achy hands from playing it without using auto aim. So maybe it's fine. Maybe you don't actually need auto aim. I always think that using manual will be better, more optimal if you can make it work. I think this is the second. I think just looking, I had focus harmony up here. I think this is the second respawn that you can fit in the lap. So here and the -2 by the entrance are the two pulls where you can probably do the focus harmony, sweep and takedown, spiritual outburst combo. What was the result in courts yesterday? I had to leave, couldn't see. We never ended up getting there because I had to finish. I did it off stream in the evening. But I didn't actually like test them. I was just doing the access quest, you know, dream courts. So I did the access to courts. So next week, after double, which is going to be the testing week for everything, then we're going to test courts and actually see what results we can get. The reflection seems the reflection doesn't seem very good on the Moonspade, but it's still, you know, it still does more damage than the Lion Claws. Like when we hit 300, I'm definitely going to compare and test the Moonspade with the Infernial Claws to get an idea. I don't think it's going to be too far apart though. I do think they're kind of similar weapon power wise. I do expect them to be more or less similar in experience and the damage dealt, but we'll see. That is definitely like one of the major tests I'm planning upon hitting level 300. Sorry, Disg. What did you ask? I'll just repeat. What did you ask? But the chat has moved on now. I can't see what you asked. I don't know what the question was, but I'll be happy to answer again. We're gonna do a combo again in a second. Hope you're ready. Now. That didn't feel that good. Almost died. I think the chain must have like gone sideways and not hit that many monsters, which is like the main problem that you can't have with the chain. Anyway. Lend you my Lion Claws if you want to do a test. I don't think I need to be testing the Lion Claws that much. Like the Lion Claws are clearly just a more comfy defensive option with a little bit less damage. I mean, there's no ambiguity that the Lion Claws deal less damage than the Moonspade or the Claws, right? That's I think no one's arguing that. They are definitely easier to play with due to the basically extra vampirism that you can stick on them. But they are going to be dealing less damage. But what I'm interested in is the damage of Moonspade versus the Claws, because that's a little bit different, right? This is basically, is the damage reflection worth more crit and more attack and more fist? Oh yeah. I think the Infernial Claws do feel very good potentially. I do have them. Yeah, we'll definitely be testing them. This G. But the reflection is actually kind of good as well. It's deceptive. It seems like it's not very good. But it adds up. It really does add up. Like what those kind of passive little bonuses that even though, you know, they're little, they actually do add up a surprising amount. What is my base skill? I think 96. Yeah, 92 plus 4, but we're just about to like go up a skill by the looks of things. 1.81%. Probably won't do it in the hunt, but yeah, we'll get it tonight while offline training. Yeah, so this pull we can do the double spender as well. We just did it. Okay, so this pull plus the pull downstairs are the two where we're going to be doing the double spender. But let's see if it regenerates now by the downstairs pull. It should do, I hope. So that we can do 2 per lap. Nice shot.
Stop feeling so
I use a northeast wheel. Yes. There's spiritual outburst wheel, yes. That's what we tested from level 290. That's when you unlock it. Still 48 seconds on the focus harmony. Not sure if we'll have it up for the pull downstairs. See. $300 on double. Really? Well, if you play like 15 hours a day, I mean, maybe. Gonna be kind of tricky with the booking system though on Nevia. You can't book that much ahead. The bot won't let you. I suppose you can go like really bad respawns though. Yeah, we still have 7 seconds on the focus harmony. I guess we can still do it in this rotation, maybe. But this feels kind of pointless now to now be doing. Let's try it. Yeah, this was kind of unnecessary. Maybe the lap is just a little bit too short to fit in 2 double spenders with focus harmony in. I guess the lap should be just over like 4 minutes. I guess this lap must be just a little under 4 minutes. It's a shame. Would momentum work on focus harmony? I think so. That would be one way to make it work. But yes, I think it does work. So whilst focus harmony, while momentum is really kind of garbage for like regular builders and spenders due to the way the stacks work, it may be really good for focus harmony and focus serenity to do those crazy triple spender. Triple spender actions. Can we get another Kusgasm? Well, we'll see. We'll see if there's a reason for it. If it slaps well, then maybe. Haven't had a good one in a couple of laps. Jump down the crack. You're right. You're right. If I add this crack, there may be enough time. Well, no, that won't help because the problem is that there needs to be a longer gap between. That's not the problem. It's not about just prolonging this section of the lap. It's between prolonging the lap between the next pull and the basement pull, because that one's the time between those is like 100 seconds. But we need those to be about 120. But there's nothing really to add between those. 5.1 raw. Yeah, this is while streaming as well and chatting shit. Off stream, I'll do about 5.5 stable. But yes, obviously that's kind of broken. No comment. Let's be honest. Let's just accept the fact that there will be more nerfs. They're coming. They're coming. I just hope they're not going to be like overzealous with them too quickly. Like let people enjoy this new vocation. You know, let the dedicated players jump ahead of the curve and then nerf it so that others can't catch up. Okay, just at least be considerate. Be considerate of the players who are testing this vocation in the early days. Yeah, exploit it early. Reap the benefits. Indeed. Not gonna lie, I probably would be if I didn't play Monk. I would be pretty mad. I think I understand the butt hurt. Technically has no impact on you, but I feel the pain. Extra pull in Palace. Let's have a look. If Palace is open, oh, it would have. Oh, it looks like someone's hunting here, so yeah, I can't do it anyway. Yeah, that would have been a solution to add an extra pull in there before going downstairs. That would, yeah, that would allow it to prolong the lap a little tiny bit. Feel the pull. Dude. Chico is watching my stream too often. I can't be stepping out of line too much. I have to appear reasonable and sane. I have to keep up the appearances of being a friendly, positive member of the community. Can RP do something close to this? Not at this level. Maybe at like 500. Not at this level though. Yeah, that didn't hit as well. Like, this is the problem, by the way. Like, the spiritual outburst, like, it has massive potential. If the spiritual outburst hits well, if the, you know, the logic of it wasn't just so random, if it hits well and it hits like 8-9 monsters per each chain, it's absolutely amazing. But very often it just whiffs almost totally, just hits like 2 or 3 enemies instead, and that's why it will never, in my opinion, be better than sweeping takedown as sort of the default spender. The only reason you use Spiritual Outburst is as this sort of secondary spender to couple with Focus Harmony and Focus Serenity. Otherwise, it's just too unreliable. Eldritch Moon on Lion Claws. It's magic level 42. Strange. I think one is the defensive and one is the offensive option at this level, and that's it. Moonspade is stronger. Lion Claws is safer. If you're hunting something where you're not really struggling too much, like Mirror in my example, then I think Moonspade is much better. If I wanted to hunt Nagas, for example, I would probably prefer to hunt with Lion Claws. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the new fist after double. Not sure how much. I should probably look into the calculator how much fist I'm gonna get. But I haven't actually looked. I'm expecting to get a fair bit though. If I burn like 5 exercise weapons, I guess I'll get like close to like 10 fist. That should be pretty significant. Yeah, I think that would be a nice nerf, I think, if they if they nerfed more of the base damages of a lot of the abilities, but like made it so that spiritual outburst and chain penance maybe had like a longer chain range so that they wouldn't whiff as often. Stuff like that. I mean, that would be nice. Yeah, just give us some like quality of life buffs to compensate the base damage nerfs. I would be okay with that. Magic level of fist? I think it's fist. Like, as you know, honestly, just have like 30, 35 magic level or something. At that point, it really doesn't matter that much. At this low level, I think probably for like the first 3-4 doubles, so basically the rest of the doubles this year, I'm going to be using like fists only. And then probably from next year, it'll actually switch altogether and I'll be using like magic level only from then on. Just because at some point, you know, using the fist exercise weapon just becomes really inefficient compared to like offline training. But for now, yeah, fist. I think the fists make more sense. Remove low blow and savage blow. I don't, you know what? I don't think they give like that much here. I mean, low blow and savage blow maybe can give like 200k raw or so ish, give or take. So if I'm able to do here off stream like 5.5k raw, then that's still probably, you know, 5.2, 5.3 off, you know, with no charms. Still pretty damn broken, I think. Am I training M level and double? No. I've literally answered like 30 seconds ago, but yes, no, I'm going to be doing fists for the rest of the year, and in 2026 I'll probably switch to magic level training. Monk abilities, the damage abilities all scale with fist. Magic level is just for sustain. Which is very important because the monk is actually really squishy. But you know, at this point it's not more important than damage. Whilst we still have really low fist fighting. Only useful in party? No, of course not. Nah, magic level will be very useful eventually. By the time you start hitting like level 5, 600, a lot of your survivability will depend on your magic level, I think. You'll definitely want to be training it a little bit. Base 100 magic level 35? Yeah, something like that. Sounds reasonable. Yeah, so now we have 13 seconds until focus harmony. So this is it. It's just that the pull is just a little bit too the slap is just a little bit too long, too short. Because now we can use this focus. I guess we can still do it. Nope. That didn't work properly. If the healing feels aids, then you probably do just need a little bit of magic level. Like I have 42 base magic level with a couple of magic levels from like gear, and it feels pretty good. Although I am hunting basically an easy spawn, I guess. Not very difficult here. Okay, I need to put my boost on in a second. Hang on. After this pull, we're gonna do a boost. Actually, how many ultimates do you have? 14. 400. You know what? Let's just do a... Okay, let's just go. We may need to do a refill, though. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to do a refill in like 10 minutes. Probably just from the NPC, though. Have you tried with GSP? I haven't, but I could do it. I'm only planning to hunt here like today, tomorrow, and maybe on Friday if I can get it. So I'm not really changing anything for now. There's no point. It's still profitable, like 300k profit in an hour while doing USPs. But yeah, if I wanted to hunt here like 300 plus, I would definitely switch to, honestly, probably GMPs, not even GSPs. Gonna have Demon Mengu with Fizz plus Death Protection, which are both great here, plus the new legs, which is also got Fizz Protection over my current ones. So yeah, I would definitely be able to skip the USPs, probably downgrade all the way to GMPs and be fine. What is my fist? My fist is 96. 92, like high scores plus 4 from loyalty. From what level can you play here? 250. I was really kind of worried about coming here, but it's easy. It's really not very hard. What you do need is, I do recommend having one of those new, like, high level armors. So for me, this was Stoic X-Robe at 250. Stoic X-Robe or Nagatanko, and this place becomes really very huntable. And I think people have been using Death or Yori here as well, which I guess works. I don't have it. So I guess, you know, you could always just go for that. In the drink. Yeah, at the moment it takes 20 minutes for a level here on boost alone. I hope we don't do many more mirror streams though. I don't particularly enjoy streaming mirror. It feels very samey. It feels like everybody is streaming mirror. I'm really looking forward to next week where we're going to be doing a lot of testing. Like, that's the content I prefer making. We're going to be doing, I have a whole list, maybe I'll pull it up later, but from the top of my head, we'll be doing Warzone 4, Warzone 5, Warzone 6. We'll be doing Summer Court, we'll be doing Winter Court. What else? Definitely a few more Nagas. We'll be doing Nagas. We'll be doing Maripur Turtles for profit as well. I think I have a few more things there on the list I want to try at that point. Flimsies. I think Flimsies 400. With like proper soul gear. I think it'll be tricky before. I did it on the test server on 400 and it was fine. But I don't think I could have done it much earlier than that, from what I remember. What level range RP makes this level in Mirror? Probably around 500. Honestly, I don't even know if RP really ever makes this experience in Mirror. I mean, it will at some level, but I think just due to the nature of the way RP's arrows and runes work versus the high base damages of the monk, I think it's always going to be tricky for Paladin to be doing this much experience in Mirror. Because the monsters move quite slowly here, for like the Paladin's slow kiting. Crypt Warrior could be a nice spot. Oh yeah, absolutely. But again, probably a little bit higher. Maybe. Actually, I think I may have that for my level 300, 350 test. Don't remember what quest you need for Crypt Warriors, whether it's a pretty short quest. But like, you know, I don't know if it doesn't need like having like Groom unlocked, which means you need to have Oberon and Scarlet unlocked and stuff, because I have none of this stuff. Oh. I'm getting more used to this double spender. I feel like it's coming off nicely. Did you try Well Lions on the Monk? Yes, I did. I believe the result. Oh, what were the results? About 3k raw and 900k profit per hour from level 220, 250, 250. I think I recommended it, but it was very easy with the Marudri Bruges. I think I may have been a little bit overzealous on my Paladin mirror video, to be honest. I don't remember how much Paladins can make here. Maybe it was a little bit high. I don't know. I mean, are there any 500 Paladins in the chat who hunt mirror? How much raw can you get these days? Over 5k? 5.2, 5.3, 5.4. Have I tried Cobras? No. I think I mean on the test server, I've tried it a little bit, but not very much because I wasn't used to the ranged etc, so I wasn't enjoying it very much. I think Cobras will probably be fine, but I think again higher level. I think you don't have enough sustain. 5.2 stable on a 500, okay. I can do 5.5 stable on this guy. I did 5.5 in an hour yesterday when I hunted off stream. So yeah, this guy can do more at mirror than a 500 paladin then. Where to loot my equipment? I'm pretty sure all the bosses that drop all equipment have been listed on all the wikis on of the world now. I mean, it's all pretty much known what drops what. I think every monk item has been looted by this point. I mean, if you have any question in particular about any item, then happy to answer, but I'm not going to go through every single monk item explaining where it drops from. After this lap, I need to do a refill quickly. Yeah, I know. This is another thing. Like, if not only is the Sura mirror so good, it even has a damn refill right outside. It's just so random. I can't believe it was so strong for so long. It was still like 10% better for like the longest time. It's bizarre. I think the monk is better in team hunt than paladin at low levels, but not at high levels. Obviously, the paladin scales insanely well, so by the time sort of higher level team hunts roll around, paladin is going to be better. I do think the monk will be a great solo vocation for a long time. I'm not sure if it's ever going to be seen as like the go-to team hunt in Vocation though. We'll see. I'm happy with it being just a solo Vocation. Yeah, those legs in my backpack are the mutant ones, yeah. Waiting for level 300. Is Monk better than a Sorcerer? Don't know. Sorcerer has been very popular and overpowered for a long time. It's a tough question. Alright. Oh, is Mirror free now? In fact, Mirror is indeed free, so maybe we can pick up that little pull from there. We do have only 15 more minutes though. Do you know they didn't fix there still? Oh, you can still do the instant chain. I thought they did fix that on Monday. But I haven't tried because I'm not a filthy bug abuser. Yeah, Monk is amazing for Buried Cathedral over a Paladin because Paladin doesn't do anything there. But yeah, low-level team hunts, the Monk replaces Paladin because Paladin's kind of garbage until like level 500 or so. But you know, the Paladin does scale very well, so eventually you will want a Monk over a Paladin in a team hunt. A Paladin over a Monk in a team hunt. Greater Flurry of Blows has been fixed now. That was fixed on Monday, and the fix to the Greater Flurry of Blows cooldown, in my opinion, is like a 3-4% buff from what I noticed in terms of like damage dealt. So honestly, the Greater Flurry of Blows cooldown fix like basically gave us all the power back from the nerf from the week before. Monk potential because of Sio as well. Yeah, I'm really not much of a team hunt player though. I don't really evaluate it like that. Sure. I'm not really planning to team hunt like basically ever, so. I do think it's going to be a great solo Vocation though. Great little profit maker. Is it painful playing Monk? No. It was for like the first 5 hours I played on the test server. But honestly, like my hands just got used to it. And I don't need auto aim now and it feels fine. Right, we're gonna do double combo now. Ah, see, that one sucked. See, because it went all the way to the side. Because of the dodgy targeting sometimes with the chains. Yeah, the spiritual outburst can be very hit and miss. You started with the hope it would be a best Vocation for solo play. I think you've done all right, to be honest. I think it may well be. Like, obviously mages are not really in contention. I think it's better than an EK for solo play. like the only argument you may have is that you technically don't have access to all the elements, so you know you can't quite hunt like quite as many spots as the EK, right? You don't have like death element for sphinxes and stuff, but like it's really marginal. It's really quite marginal. And yet it's like got more power. It's arguably safer because you don't get yourself closed in boxes that you can't handle. Probably better profit long term. I think it's going to be a really nice solo vocation. Right, let's do a quick pull out here then, if it's free. Not sure if this is worth, but... all-time high damage was done. No, it would have been definitely a crit with the sweep and takedown. That's definitely your best ability for high damage. Chain Penance does considerably less damage, I think, than sweep and takedown. You think there will be more nerfs? Yep. I hope it's not going to be super soon, but yes, absolutely, there'll be more nerfs. It's still too strong. I hope it's going to be more thought through, more thought out than just nerf. I hope they're going to take a look at you know, high level performance and adjust accordingly. Because I'm still worried about the end game of the monk. I still don't know that it's going to be that strong, you know, at a higher level. Didn't feel particularly strong on the test server on the 800 plus. Maybe that was because, you know, I didn't have experience of playing it, but I'm not convinced it's going to be all that powerful at that level. So I'd much rather they waited with the nerfs and just made changes to make the vocation more balanced on the whole across all level ranges. Because yeah, it's obviously too strong for this level. But you know, if they nerf this level by like reducing base damages and stuff, then they nerf higher level as well. And the higher level is probably not that strong anyway already. So, you know, hopefully they don't over nerf now, and then by the time people reach like 600-700, the vocation just unplayable because it's been nerfed to the ground from people being too strong on level 300, right? Who gives a shit? Doesn't really matter. Falcons before 400 or no? Probably doable. I think it's not a good idea though. I think I really want Solka Mass before going Falcons. I mean, some crazy person will do it and make a YouTube guide on it. Won't be me this time though. In this case, the spiritual outburst did slap pretty hard. The double outburst takedown combo, but it really is hit and miss. You can't count on it being like amazing every time. Yeah, I turn manually. I don't enjoy auto aim at the moment. I think it's very comfy to play if you don't really care about super optimization. I can't bring myself to play in the suboptimal way though. Just gimping myself like that. It is comfier for sure, but I get too frustrated with like waves going sideways and stuff. So yeah, I won't be using auto aim. I don't think, unless they make some changes. If they make like some proper auto aim where it will like by default hit in the direction where it's going to deal the most damage, for example. So, you know, when you cast it, it does like a pre-calculation how much damage it's going to deal hitting in which of the 4 directions, and then it casts it in the way where it does the most damage, that kind of thing. Sure, you know, I would use it then. But I think as it is, it's just inferior to just doing it manually though. My own invention, I know. I feel kind of stupid about that. Not gonna lie, I feel a bit stupid that I suggested this and I'm not using it. But that's the thing, it's still you know, it's still a fine addition, right? It's just not for players like me. It's for more casual players, perhaps, right? You just want to have a more comfy experience, and that's fine. They spent millions in dev time to introduce this feature. Yeah, and we could have had instances, but no. That was what they were debating on the test server. They were like, do we add instances or do we add auto aim? And then I popped in and I suggested auto aim, and that's what they went with. So thank you for the Prime sub, Wall Street Panda. To the moon, bro. Yeah, I think whatever logic you give to the chain spells, it's going to have benefits and downsides, right? I haven't really thought too much about what would be the best way to target them. Like, yeah, the highest health one is very problematic for summons. Like, it's very annoying for creatures which do a lot of summons, because you never want to target the summons. I feel like I like the highest health one in a lot of cases, except the summons. So like, oh, hang on a minute, we're getting like bited here. If I think they should add some logic to the chains where you do not, they do not attack summons, for example, because it's just so garbage. I think, yeah, I honestly think they should add a little logical statement for all chain abilities that they target summons only if there's no other monster in range, because it feels really bad. And then I think the highest health targeting is fine. I think that no matter what you do, there is going to be some sort of downside to automatic targeting like this. Max hit so far looks like 2,504. It would have been a savage blow on the Midnight Asura. No damage prey. With damage prey, I would have hit for what? 25% over 2,500. That's extra 625. So around 3,100, 3,150 or so would have been my max hit.
I've always wondered, did I make the wrong choice? I've been savage.
We are going to have to finish soon, by the way. My kids will be back very, very shortly. So maybe we can squeeze out one more lap. But then I'm going to have to finish.
This world. Please, find me.
Yeah, I went to Grimvale to test Grimvale on like level 100, and it was absolute cancer with all the werewolves from the werewolves, it was like horrendous.
Please, find me.
And having it on the nearest creature also wouldn't necessarily help with that very much, would it? Like, it would still go for the summons most of the time. What server do you play? Nevia.
I've always
The
wondered.
healing that the monk's wave provide. You mean the automatic sustain through the virtues? That scales with magic level. So yeah, when you deal damage with like it's not related to the damage you deal, but like when you cast your spenders and builders and you get a little bit of healing from it, that scales with magic level. Yes. All right, we're doing one more lap, and then we quickly running out, and we're gonna end the stream at that point. Because I can almost feel my kids being back on the way, and they're gonna be real cranky if I'm still streaming when they get back. And by them, I mean my wife. So I gotta hurry here. We're gonna do a focus harmony in a second. Let's see how it goes. Pretty well, but the monsters weren't quite close enough for the chain to jump effectively, but that was pretty good. And we've done about basically 4 levels in this stream, so that's about what I was expecting. I'm gonna hunt probably a little bit more in the evening. I've still got 1 hour green stamina, so I'll have like 1.5 hours green stamina this evening, so I'll probably burn that. Probably hit like 296. But that will be off stream, I think. I don't think I'm going to be streaming again tonight. I want to watch the football on my second monitor. I want to watch the Barca Inter game tonight. We'll probably be doing that while I'm doing some chill hunting. I think I have Walls booked because the War Master is boosted today, so I'm interested to see how that goes. Still not going to be very good. I'm still going to do it just for fun. Probably get like 296 or so. And I guess tomorrow when we stream, I don't know what time that will be. Tomorrow probably evening because it's a public holiday in Poland, so my kids won't be in nursery and preschool, so probably won't have a window to stream in the day. So tomorrow we'll probably stream in the evening and yeah, hit level 300, I guess. And then on Friday, we'll see. Friday, the goal is like 310, maybe. And then I'm off for Saturday, Sunday. So it won't be a super productive double experience weekend, though. Loads of skilling. Do I watch F1? I do not. I'm not interested in F1. All right. All right. That's it. Let me just check my WhatsApp. Maybe my wife sends that she's going to be late. Ah, we are at the playground. Okay. Sounds like I have maybe 10 more minutes. She's off on the playground. Yeah, boy. Gaming time. We've got another 10 minutes. Let's go do another couple of laps. Sweet. Ah. Squeeze out a bit more XP, boys. Yeah, get that 295 maybe. Yeah, should be able to. Should be able to. Oh, Jesus. Let me send her a message. All right. Well, that's some good news. I mean, that's some sad news, right? My kids will be home a bit later, which is very upsetting to me, of course. But that does mean we can play a little bit longer. Take your time. Take your time, yeah. Oh, you have fun. Have lots of fun. I don't think there's anyone on the claim. Palm, if you're watching, would you be so kind as to check who's got the next claim on Asura Mirror on the bot? Because I feel like when I checked earlier, there was actually nobody immediately after me. So yeah, we may be okay to stay here a little bit longer. Yeah. Okay. So we have a couple more hours. Thick. Yeah, thank you, Palm. Thank you. And yeah, thank you, Chatter. You can see the sadness on my face. Yeah. Should have bought more potions. I didn't buy enough potions because I didn't think I'd be here this long. Now I have 180 left. Oh. You know what, Xarkas? The kids are actually going to the grandparents. We're taking the kids to the grandparents on Saturday, and we're coming back on Monday without the kids for like 4 days. So yeah, next week is a kid-free week, and I took a week off work. So yeah, lots of streams next week. Stamina potion. Oh Jesus, not again. Don't start the stamina potion again. Never again, dude. Never again. Unless a new vocation gets added to the game. I reserved stamina potions for launch days of new vocations. What sex, dude? I'm married. Stamina to 14. No, I don't think so. I think the plan will be to burn stamina on this guy. And then I actually am way long overdue to do some videos in this 50 to 90 level range that loads of people are asking about. So we'll actually be playing a fair amount, I expect, on my secondary monk and trying to get some of that content tested and recorded. But yeah, we'll be doing like I expect next week to look something like this. We log on at 10 a.m. server save. We burn stamina on the main monk, And then for like 2 to 3 hours after that, we play the secondary monk doing some testing. And we'll probably be doing something like that every day. For like on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then maybe like some chill stream in the evening, maybe. Or maybe I'll just skip the evening streams if I'm doing like 6-hour streams in the day. It's funny because it's true. It's 73 ultimates. Okay, let's not get carried away. I don't want to get overzealous and then find myself with no potions in the middle of a pull. So I think we'll finish this lap and we'll probably end anyway. I mean, I got 295 now, which is more than I was expecting. So it's been good. I bet I could be using way fewer potions here if I was focusing on potion usage. But I'm just basically spamming potions, and I'm using like 1600 per hour, which I really don't think I need. I think if I was like focusing on optimizing my mana usage and stuff, I could probably do like maybe 1000 USPs here per hour, I'd expect. Why not Lion Claws? Because they deal less damage. And I don't really need them for survivability. Lion Claws are the defensive option. But being the Giga Chad that I am, I focus on damage rather than survivability. Full glass cannon, bro. Going for 300 today? Nah. Tomorrow. I expect today, I'm gonna finish streaming in just a couple of minutes. Then I'm gonna play for like an hour and a half this evening, but it won't be anything like Mirror. It'll be like, yeah, it'll be like Drake and Walls, or maybe I'll finish my Medusa Bestiary on some shit. Basically, I'll maybe hit 297 tonight, depending on what I do this evening. So yeah, not 300 today, 300 tomorrow. Did you test Hunting on Justice yet? I have not, but I have heard that it really is spot dependent, and you know, some people that I trust a relative amount have been saying that Justice is actually kind of good still in some spots. So I do think there is room for Justice to be good, but I haven't yet figured out which spots those are and what the logic is for when Justice or Harmony is better. But yes, I do think it's probably better in some spots, but it may really be spot dependent. I'm not quite sure what the logic is for that. But yes, I'm planning to do some testing on that at some point. But it's always such a rush. Like, I'm always just like in a rush, getting some experience and stuff. And testing something like that, sorry, testing something like Harmony versus Virtue of Justice is like a few hour commitment to actually properly test it. I just don't have the time. But yes, I would like to test that. All right, I think we'll call that. We'll call this a day. We did 10 more minutes than planned, so still good. You think even with mana and skill, it would do less damage? Is this in relation to the Lion Claws still? Question. Serpent? Oh no, this is the, okay. This is the Justice. Is it? Not sure. What are your predictions regarding the Soul Commass price? Apparently, it goes for like 200-ish KK at the moment. I mean, why on earth would you imbue Lion Claws with skill? Like, the whole point of Lion Claws is that you're able to imbue it with mana and vampirism and make it be like the comfortable, safer weapon. If you imbue it with skill, it makes no sense. Like, you may as well just go for a more offensive option like Moon Mirror, or Moon Spade, or the on the Inferno claws. That they would definitely be still better in damage than the Lion Claws. So no, I would never imbue Lion Claws with skill. All right, you know what? Let's add let's add a little note to do actually some Justice Virtue testing. Oh, and here, by the way, here are the places that I'm planning to test on level 300 plus. Now here's the full list. Asura Mirror. Yeah, I'm gonna try some Asura Mirror. But other than that, Burster Spectres, Winter Court, Summer Court, Oskayat, Were Tigers, Nightmare Isles, Lower Rashamo, Warzone 4, 5, and 6. And if we manage to get the Falcon Psy weapon, then we're also gonna do Rashamo West with that. Would be better Falcon Psy or Inferno Claws for Mirror? I have a feeling it's still Inferno Claws, but it's probably pretty close, to be honest. I wouldn't know until I tested it. It'd probably be pretty close. Hello, Hexbrut Hunter. Guig Die. What you don't understand is that the critical stats on the Lion Claws is a negative when it comes to offense, because you can't imbue it with critical imbue on top of it. So you basically have like a 29% crit imbue, whereas the default crit imbue that you put in every other weapon is 50%. So yes, Lion Claws is the defensive option because it does have this weaker crit, but it allows you to have both powerful mana and void imbuement. For the double EXP skill, should I train distance or magic level? 27 base magic level with 125 base dist. Dude, obviously go for magic level. Like, you get if you have 125 base dist, like, get at least like 35 or 36 magic level before thinking about more dist. Yes, damage is king in Tibia. You have to kill enemies before they kill you. So yeah, Moonspade is you're only level 69. Well, if you're level 69, nice. With 125 base distance, I think you never have to worry about distance scaling ever again, to be honest. I would just do magic level on the double experiences. Get yourself like 35, 36, 37 magic level. What's going to be the magic level cap for the monk? So magic. I'm going to log out, by the way, on the monk, so I don't lose stamina from people killing off like Frostflower Asuras that are left. Let me just relog on someone else. The cap, 60 magic level on the monk is equivalent to like 40 magic level on the paladin, and 40 magic level on the paladin is kind of like the soft cap. I don't think many people like. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a look. All game worlds, all types, paladins, magic level. Let's have a look. Yeah, so you have like soft cap is around 40, right? How many people do you have like over 40 magic level without loyalty? Not many, right? 150 people in the whole world have over 40 magic level on a paladin, right? So that is like the equivalent. Like so there'll be about 150 people with magic level 60 or so on the monk. So yeah, magic level 60 is like the sort of not a soft cap. It's closer to like a hard cap. I think most monks will have like 50 to 55 magic level, and 60 will be like really top tier magic level for the monk. So if I'm poor, I should wait on Drachiku to like get the Inferno. Eldritch is kind of expensive on my server. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. I mean, look, you can just buy the Lion Claws at 270. They're fine. It's a fine item. If that's your, it's a fine item. Look, I'm a min maxer, right? So if I have the choice of using all the items, I'm gonna choose the Moonspade over the Lion Claws. But if I don't have access to the Moonspade, Lion Claws are great. It's fine. It's not a bad item. It's just not the most offensive item. If you have access to Lion Claws, just get the Lion Claws, no problem. But yeah, ultimately you probably will want to upgrade to Inferniarch down the line, but then you can just sell the Lion Claws, right? That's fine. What do you think is better for solo play at the moment, EK or RP? It's personal preference, bro. They're both amazing for solo play. You have to answer yourself what you like to play more. Both are going to be fine, my dude. Okay. Yes, my wife is coming back now, so let's find somebody to raid. Let's have a look. Unlegit Rod, as usual, is streaming. Anybody else? There was no sigh. There was no sigh. There was no sigh. Unlegit Rod, let's have a look. What's he up to? He's level 325 now. Jesus. And he's hunting Nagas. What experience is he getting? 4.7 raw. Rookie numbers. Nah, that's cool. That's good. All right. Let's raid Unlegit Rod. Let's raid Unlegit Rod. And yeah, probably won't be streaming again today. Next stream, I'll try to do a stream tomorrow evening. Like I said, it's a public holiday in Poland tomorrow, so my kids won't be in nursery and stuff, so I won't be able to stream in the day. Tomorrow evening, we'll probably do a short stream and then another short one, maybe on double experience at some point when I get some time. And then I'm off for the weekend, and then long streams next week. Anyway, what in your opinion are optimal skills before start experience? There's no such thing. The monk is very, very strong straight away. I had like 65 fists and I was skilling, so don't worry about it. Just play, dude. Not a big deal. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching, everybody. And I'll see you next time. And say hello to my boy, Unlegit Rod. Certainly a great monk player as well. Right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.